Hi everybody, Gary Williams here for Toolbarn.com's Barn Banter, and today we've got something just a little bit different for you. I am here with Vany DeVito. Vany DeVito, you heard that right, it's Vany DeVito. That's what this thing is called, and basically this is a Chevy Astro van that's been refurbished, and it's really cool, and we're going to show you some things inside this thing that you'll look at and you'll think, well, that is really cool. And I'm going to introduce you right now to the guy who did all this, JJ Dreyer. JJ?
Hi,
thanks for being here. Nice to meet you. Thanks for letting us take a look at this buggy. This is really cool. You're kind of at the vanguard of this resurgence of, no, I'm sorry, you'll hear a lot of puns, but at the vanguard of this resurgence of reconditioning or refurbishing vans for, what do you call them, adventure vans?
Yep, adventure vans.
So what do you use this for? We're going to take a look inside at all the things you've done, but what's the purpose? What's the idea?
Main purpose is basically just rock climbing, photography, getting out on road trips with friends, and yeah.
So you take this thing out, it's kind of a self-contained vehicle, and you can go a lot of places with this thing that maybe you couldn't go with the family Ford, right?
Yep. The main thing was something that would be basically capable to go kind of off-road, nothing too big where you can't take tight turns, go around and stuff like that.
Right.
And also still be able to camp and sleep out of it, and then be able to pack things up the next day and then hit the next destination.
Right. So quick mobility, enough room to kind of live in, as long as you're not used to like a 5-bedroom house or those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Opening it up on the inside, as you can see, there is a sink. It's in the bench mode right now.
Right.
So basically that bench for daytime stuff. It can be converted down into a bed for at night.
For camping and that kind of thing.
There's blinds throughout, so you can pull those down for privacy. Also a couple blackout curtains. So
sure. You use bottled water, or do you hook up to water when you go places?
So there is a 7-gallon water jug inside that's connected to an electric water pump that basically pumps the water through the sink.
Yeah.
On the roof of the van, there's a 100-watt solar panel, and then that panel goes into a solar controller, which then charges a 115 amp hour like deep cycle marine battery.
Right.
And then that I've wired all the interior lights, the rear fan, all the interior electronics. There's a 1,000-watt inverter inside connected to AC plugs throughout the inside of the van, and that all powers everything. So that way I don't have to worry about running everything at night, charging laptops, charging camera batteries, and being able to camp, have all that going, and then not have to worry about next morning when I go to start my van that it'll be dead.
And you've taken a few trips in this thing already, I know.
Yep, it's been across the country. In the year and a half I've owned it, it's been to Death Valley and back. It's been to Portland and back. It's been out to Colorado multiple times, down to Arkansas multiple times. Up through Wyoming and Montana.
Yeah, so it's been all over.
So basically this opens up, you got the bench, the back countertop right here. There's 220 volt AC plugs right there, so you can just plug your laptop in, plug camera batteries in, like you'd be plugging into your house.
Yeah.
So that way I can work on my laptop of photos that I shot of rock climbers or landscapes or something from earlier in the day. I have a little portable stove that I can put on top of here as well. So say if it's like rainy or windy or just really cold outside, you can still keep everything contained in the nice warm van and cook inside of it and do things like that. Right.
You get tired of people with the van puns, like saying, oh, that's fantastic.
Oh,
of course, you named it Vany DeVito, so yeah. All right.
So well, that's part of the culture of van life, is the puns, and then usually you get the van down by the river joke thrown at you. At least every time you meet someone new, or like it's out, someone sees the camper, they're like, oh, do you park that down by the river? And you're just like, haha, yeah.
Yeah, right. But for you can get on the highway and just vanish into the wilderness and have a great old time, right?
Yep, totally.
So JJ, how complex of a job is this? And is this something that pretty much anybody can attempt?
Oh, definitely. Basically, as you see this van right now, it's definitely like a year and a half worth of building and involving the build. But you could definitely start off just, when I first had this van, it was just one bunk in the back, no pads or anything, just wood. And then since then, it's been like, okay, I want to change it to this, I want to change it to this. And so this has been a year and a half with the process, but it's definitely, say, start small, start simple, start with what you know, and then go online, find out other people who've done similar things, use that resource and kind of cater to your own needs.
Well, it's very cool, and it's an interesting project, and I would think that there will be a lot of people that might be interested in attempting something like this. So I appreciate your time, and it's a cool van, man.
Awesome.
I may borrow this from you sometime.
Awesome.
Is that okay? You know, just for vacation with all the grandkids and everything. No, I wouldn't
sure.
do that to you, but. Hey, look, you know, this isn't an impossible job, as you can see. Now, JJ's got some skills, obviously, but nothing is really out of reach for you if you're determined enough to give it a try. So if you're interested, check it out online. You'll see a lot of plans there. And if you need tools, well, I can tell you where to get those, toolbarn.com. So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.